What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Valerie. I think this might be our first time seeing my oldest daughter. This is my oldest daughter. This is my favorite teenager. She my favorite. Iyah. Say
Hey.
hi.
Hey, yeah.
Anyway, we about to eat these noodles.
I'm the big sister.
These
Y'all ain't never seen before.
Martian. You need to speak up. You gotta kind of yell.
Till today.
What are these? These is like, if y'all ever eat like ramen noodles, they make these new bowls called Taste of Asia bowls, and we about to try these. I have the kimchi ramen, and the
That's like
sukiyaki.
Sukiyaki.
Sukiyaki ramen. And what you got? She got the spicy one. She got the
I got the fireball.
fireball.
Spicy beef.
Spicy beef. Okay, so as you can see from the title, we're talking about how we got our first jobs. So she about to talk about how she got her first job. Where's your first? And we gonna make these noodles. I just put the water in them, so we still gotta mix them up and all that good stuff. How long are we supposed to wait?
Like 3 minutes.
This is my first time trying these. Have y'all tried these? Have y'all tried these before? But anyways,
Have y'all tried?
leave in the comments if y'all tried these before, because this is our first time trying them. Okay.
I'm about to be hot. But okay.
So
my
tell them
first
how
job.
old you are.
I'm 16.
She's 16. I'm 25.
Mm,
Period. Period. I don't want to hear nothing in the comments. I said I'm 25, and that's that on that. That's that on that. Do you not want to be my favorite? Because you can get cut.
anyways.
All right.
Alright, so we're talking about how I got my first job, and I just turned 16, so
Yeah.
I was waiting to get a job, because when you 15, you can't really get a job. Like, I don't know, people be out there saying they was 15 with a job. I could not get a job at 15. So I ended up, well, my first job technically was what? I forgot. What's the name again?
Mark's. Mark's grocery store.
I was about to say Myers.
Yeah, it
Mark's.
was Mark's grocery store.
It was Mark's. I was about to work there because, like, it wasn't that far from where I
Wait
live.
a minute. Y'all see our lashes though?
I stay with lashes.
Baddie Vibes. We got these lashes from Baddie Vibes. Y'all like these? I mean, I like them.
Noodles filled
But anyway, yeah. I'm going to link them in the comments. But yeah, so what happened? Yeah, her
Okay.
first job was at Mark's. When she was 15, she got hired and fired. Hired and fired. They hired her and fired her.
Okay, so look. I was going to get hired. They was going to hire me, but I ended up moving away from Mark's. So I couldn't work there anymore. So, like, I ended up never showing up again. Like, the lady was like, just come on and tell me when you're ready to, like, get hired and you want to...
It's about to be spicy. That's about to be spicy.
Whoa. That really just hit me. The sauce just really hit me. Done went up all my nostrils. That was strong. That was strong.
No, she got hired at Mark's at 15. She went in for orientation. She got paid for orientation.
did.
She got the uniform, got the name badge.
I did. I got hired at 15. But the lady that hired me didn't know I was 15. She thought I was 16. So when she saw that I was 15, she was like, oh, you 15. I thought you was 16. You can't work here. But when you turn 16, you can always come back and we'll hire you. So I'm like, dang. At first I was like mad. I'm like, how you ain't know I was 15? I told you the first day I met you. What you mean? But she didn't know. But when I turned 16, I ended up coming back. And I was like, I'm 16 now. She was like, all right. But things happened, and I ended up moving away, so I couldn't even work there anymore.
Yeah, it was just too far. It didn't make sense for her to go all the way there to go to work. I
didn't live there anymore. I ended up moving. So I ended up getting another job. And this other job was Taco Bell, and I'm currently working there now. It's my first job.
Can you tell us
my
how you
second,
take orders? I just want to know how you take orders. What you be saying?
It's simple. Just, hi, how are you? You know what I'm saying? You get the little mic. You like, hi, how are you? They're like, I'm good. How are you? You're like,
You don't
I'm
say
good.
welcome to Taco Bell? That's all I want to hear. Welcome to Taco Bell.
No, I don't say that. Because I'm usually in drive-thru, so I'm just like, hey, how are you? What can I, like, what did you want? What can I get for you? And if you're in the front, you just, like, you just say, hi, and, like, you need anything, you need help finding anything or something. And usually they don't, but if they do, you gotta explain, like, what things are and stuff. But Taco Bell is, like, technically my first job. I've been working there for, like,
okay, so
2 months, I think.
tell us how, give us tips on how, give the other people tips on how, like, your age, if you're trying to get a job at 16.
Okay. Tips on getting your first job. I don't know. I mean, like, just be you, for real, because I didn't even know I was going to get hired.
Ma'am, what did you do to get the job? Can you tell us what you did? Tips on how to get a job. Okay. Y'all, she's new to this. I'm new to this too, but she really new to this, okay? So, tips on how to get a job. Number one.
I'm going to tell you what I had to do.
Find a few places that you would like to get work at, okay? And then fill out the application. More than likely, you're going to fill it out online.
Yeah, basically. I have to fill it out online, and then I have to keep calling up there. Like, usually when you're trying to get hired, they're not going to call you back. They're probably too busy. You probably got to keep calling up there or go up to the store or restaurant, whatever you're trying to work at, and tell them, like, yo, I turned in the little interview online. I'm trying to see when we can get a little interview together. That's what I had to do. I had to keep calling up there, keep coming up there until, like, finally we ended up having an interview. But the lady that was giving me my interview just was, like, not answering me, my messages, basically making it seem like she didn't want to hire me, and they needed hiring. So I'm like, why you not trying to hire me? You ain't even, like, taking me serious, for real. But my mom ended up coming up there, and she was like, because she was like, what's going on? Like, I'm trying to see what's going on while my daughter ain't get hired yet. So she went up there. She like, yeah, let me speak to the manager. She basically introduced herself to the manager. And
yeah, I just went up there to say hi. I went up there to, like, because she hadn't called my daughter back. She didn't call her back in, like, forever. She had started her orientation. She started her on her orientation. But she never finished called her back to finish her orientation. So I just stopped up there and I just was, like, introduced myself and just said, hi. You know, I'm Valerie. I'm Iyah's mom. And I'm just coming up here to say hi. I'm just coming up here to meet you because she's going to be working here. And I just want you to know I'm her mom. And the lady that I spoke to was, like, the new general manager, and she didn't know who I was. She didn't know who my daughter was, but she liked me. She was like, oh, I like you. You're so pretty. Oh my gosh. And I was like, really?
But anyways, yeah, so it was a new GM there. I miss her so much. She ended up leaving the work, like, she
like a week after you started working there?
Yes, literally like a week after. Not even a week, like 2-3 days after, bro. She never came back. I was like, where is the manager? Everybody was like, she left. I'm like, what? She left. And she was so cool and so nice. And she helped me get through my first experience, through everything, through food, through cashier, through drive-through, and, like, I'm just so grateful for her. Like, she was, like, just really nice to me. And
she was really endearing. I really like that manager too, because I did let her know it was her first job. I was like, I'm just coming to introduce myself because this is my baby's first job, and things like that. And she was like, yeah, what's her name? And let her come up here and I'm going to get her in. And I was like, oh, okay, great. So I came home and told her, And she was like, I don't even know who you talking about. And that doesn't sound like the manager that I was dealing with.
Yeah,
and it wasn't the manager she was dealing with.
It was a better manager.
So, yes, send your mama up there. Tip number 3, send your mom.
Anyways.
So, how you like working at Taco Bell? How you like your coworkers?
It's not bad. My coworkers are fine. They're fine. I have no problem with my coworkers. I have no problem with my managers. I mean, like,
You gotta talk louder.
I mean, it's nothing bad. It's nothing to complain about too much. Like, it's nothing to the point where I just can't stand being there. It's fine. Like, I be happy going to work. I'm not even gonna lie. I be happy going to work. Especially it's my first job, and they love to call me in. I be happy going to work for real. And like when I first started working, I was doing like drive-through and taking people's orders, but now I'm starting to do food, and I like food way better than like taking orders, cause people just be they be having bad attitudes, and it's 2020. I'm not dealing with nobody's attitude, nobody. So that's why I told them, I was like, you know, you can just train me in food because
it's 2020. We not doing this, sis. Like, check your attitude at the door, okay?
Yeah, people be coming in there with
it's
attitudes.
Not cute.
Like,
It's not cute. A good attitude is cute. That's what's popping now, okay? Fix your attitude.
To be honest. And yeah, so I'm currently working in food, and like I'm doing food and service, but it's not bad at all. So my advice for like people that's getting their first job is just, you know what I'm saying, ain't really nothing to say. Just your advice. My advice is like, if it seems like they not calling you back, or keep calling, keep going up there.
Be
like,
persistent.
Force them to like hire me. Like, are you trying to hire me or not? Are you hiring or not? Like, what's up? That's the only advice I could really give you. Like, once you start working, you just gonna catch on to everything. At first, you're gonna think like, oh, I'm being slow, I'm slowing them down. No, you're gonna catch up. You're gonna catch on real quick, and it's gonna be real easy for you. And yeah, it's not hard. To me, it's not hard. People be complaining like, nobody wanna go to work, and I'm just like,
to speak. I'm keep telling her she got to speak up. Like, we don't have a microphone yet. I just invested in some lights. If you probably look at my other video, you can see I had the lights in the video. So I'm still trying to figure out things out. Like, I kind of think I have the lighting correct. I'm going to make a few more adjustments. But can you speak up? You have to speak up. Otherwise, we didn't film this for nothing.
hey guys.
Yes, like that.
No.
These noodles are so spicy. Like, these ones right here. I'm sweating, like my makeup is sweating.
You
everything.
Barely even took any bites. Like,
I did. They spicy. Yeah, it's spicy.
Y'all look at my noodles. If y'all can see, like.
And you gonna get that Yeah, she didn't spill these noodles on the floor with the world.
I spilled the noodle juice. It's gonna be okay.
But yeah, so my first job was at a Korean hair supply store, and I remember I had fun. Like, it was a salon inside of the store, and I used to fix people's wigs and cut people's wigs. Like, I was fired too. Like, I don't even know how I knew how to do it, but I would say that I'm like a really bold person, and I just do something. Like, I'll step out there and do it. It doesn't matter. I'll try it and I'll figure it out. So I was cutting people's wigs, and they were just trusting me to do it. I remember I was shaving down their wigs so it could fit their face and stuff. And I was doing a good job too. I swear I don't know how I learned how to do this or how I was able to do it, but I did it. And the Korean people were really nice. It was one lady, Mrs. Kwan. I was teaching her English, and she teach me a little bit of Korean. So if you're Korean and you're watching this, 안녕하세요. Yes, and
wow.
The other owner, she was my I call her Anye, and her husband, I call him Oppa. Yeah, And some other few terms that I know Korean, but yeah, she was trying to teach me Korean, and I wish I would have took advantage of that opportunity and learned the Korean, because it's cool to know another language. I could have learned another language basically for an exchange of teaching somebody else a language. So yeah, but the hair store was cool. I worked there for some time, and then I ended up quitting working there, and I took a trip to Israel. And this was probably when she was about 2. So her and I went to Israel together. I left the country. And yeah, but I don't know. I think I want to say that I walked in and filled out an application and I got hired. And they were very nice. The Korean people that own the store, they were very, very nice. Very nice people. They treated me very well, gave me all the hours I needed. If I ever needed to bring her to work with me, because if you haven't realized, I had her at a very young age. So if I ever needed to bring her to work with me, she could go to work with me. It was no problem. And
yo, these noodles got like a sweet taste to them. It's not bad.
which one of those? Oh, that's
The sukiyaki.
sukiyaki ramen.
It's real good. It got like a sweet taste. It's helping me cope with that spicy.
Why are you using my fork?
Oh, my bad. Why you got it in the sukiyaki?
Okay, and then, yeah, so that was a good job. And my coworkers were nice because they were all Korean anyway. And the manager was nice. And that job was nice. That job was, like, nice and boring. Like, one job I had that was really lit was when I worked at... I worked at a Mexican restaurant. We used to be lit every night. Like, don't nobody close a restaurant faster than some employees trying to go out to the club afterwards. Like, every night was a party. I miss them. Shout out to Brittany. She got a YouTube channel too. Brittany, girl, what's her YouTube channel? I don't know. I'm gonna put her YouTube channel in the description box. But follow her on Instagram at Future Model. I'm gonna put her Instagram across the screen or whatever. Future Model. She cool as ever. Follow her. She funny. And she was just real endearing too. Like, everybody that I worked with at that Mexican restaurant was so cool. Like, if you ever want to be around some people that's not judging, like, you can just be yourself. You can be your weird self. And ain't nobody judging. Those are my kind of people. And that's what the kind of people was at that Mexican restaurant. She got to go get some water.
No.
Okay, y'all.
Why you acting?
We had to get baby royalty, and now she over here doing the most. Like, I don't know why you want to get her. You should have just left her over there. Now she here trying to get some spicy noodles.
Give her some noodles. You know she like noodles.
Here, mommy. But yeah, that job was lit. Like, everybody was cool. And then I worked at another restaurant where I was a server. Hey, if you ever gonna be working at a job that's not like a career, be a server. Work somewhere where you getting tips. If she done messed up the camera, you can't even see the noodles anymore. Okay, let me just hold it here. Work somewhere where you are getting tips, because especially if you cute, like, get them tips, sis. Get to the money. But yeah. I don't know. I think that's all I had to say. And actually, you know how I got that job at that Mexican restaurant? Let me tell you about having a good attitude. Like, I know this might be corny or whatever, talking about good attitude, but I really got that job at that Mexican restaurant. I had just got out of a long-term relationship where I didn't have to work. I hadn't worked for like maybe 6 years. So I had started back working, and I started working at a IHOP. And when I was working at IHOP, the owner of this Mexican restaurant came in, and she seen me serving someone else, and she liked the way that I worked. And she left her number. She approached me after she was getting ready to leave, after she finished her food. She was getting ready to leave, and she said, "Hey, I really like you. I can tell you that you're a really nice person. You have a beautiful spirit. Can you work at my restaurant?" And she left me her information. She said, "Just call me and I will hire you." And I thought, okay, but I had just started working at IHOP, and I just wasn't really sure. I had been out of the industry, like work industry, for so long. And I just didn't know. So I didn't take her up on her offer until people that kept coming to that IHAP kept telling me like, oh, like, you're so much better than this. Why do you work here? And I was like, hey, you know, maybe I am. And then I went to work at her restaurant. I got hired. So that's an example of having a good attitude and how far it will get you.
Right.
Have that good attitude, sis. Be cute, okay? Ain't nothing cuter than a good attitude.
Y'all.
But she didn't want to get this baby. We're going to have to end this video here because little mama is not cooperating. She out of frame. Both of them out of frame.
She just wants some noodles so bad. Like, she act like, nah, bro. She just wants some noodles.
But yeah, that's our story time about how we got our first
jobs.
jobs. She can't really talk about her favorite job. I got some other jobs I had some good times. Like, we had some real good times, but like we can't talk about that. We can't talk about that on camera.
Girl.
Yeah, that's for adults. Y'all.
She's so lame, y'all.
She sound like she mad or something.
She's so lame, y'all. She don't be doing nothing.
I don't be doing nothing since I had this baby. This baby didn't really just have me sit down. Like, I got to get back into it. Y'all, give me some tips on bouncing back. Like, this having this baby took a lot out of me. Like,
hey.
I need to bounce back. I need to get back into it. I need to go out. I need to get dressed. I need to do my hair and my makeup and period. Like, I need to just, you already know. So, I think we're going to end the vlog here. Thanks for watching. It's been real. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe. Leave a story in the comments. What was your subscribe?
Subscribe. It's going to be way more videos to come. This is not the end of it.
This is just the beginning.
It's just the beginning, period.
So, period, poo. But put in the comments, like,
say period, poo.
Put your first job in the comments. I want to know what your first job was, and was it lit? Was it lit? Put your favorite job in the comments and why it was your favorite job. Put something in the comments. I don't care. Put that you ain't like this video in the comments. I don't care. Share the video. Like the video. Dislike the video. I don't care. Do something. Okay? Do something on the video. All right, y'all. We out.
Bye.